An empty canvas is like a living wonder, far lovelier than certain pictures. When I look at these paintings right here at the museums of Kenya, well, the new gallery, I'm motivated to tell my artistic stories. I'm motivated to let you know of artists who are telling their own stories. We are glad you could be part of us this week. Welcome to the show that harmonizes or synchronizes all forms of art from around and within. I'll get to tell you who's exhibiting right here at the museums of Kenya right after the highlights. Karibu. Art is not meant for anybody and at the same time for everybody. Contemporary art challenges us. It broadens our horizon, and that is what this week's show is all about. We are glad you could be part of us this week. Welcome to the show that harmonizes or synchronizes all forms of art from around and within Kenya. I'm your very host, Tim Njiru. We'll get to learn what it means to enjoy that most treasured part of life, which is sleep on express counter. That plus many more stories right after the highlights. Karibu. On the show this week, elegance, chic plus custom designs for your sleep on the express counter. Color, music and glamour, Sawa Sawa Festival is Sawa Sawa. Plus, chanting into Kenya's scene as reggae's finest checks in for dinner. We're all on board on Kenya's preferred name in art this week. You're now in sync. This place is listed as one of the few spots to visit while you're in Kenya. And guess what? We are at Loyingilani, Lake Turkana. We are glad you could be part of us this week. Hello and welcome to the show that harmonizes or synchronizes all forms of art from around and within. I'm your very host, Tim Njiru. It's only 40 degrees centigrade and we're just warming up. That plus many more stories right after the highlights. Karibu. On the show this week, the marvels of the Turkana. We'll hear the stories and tell you why these people had to come for this festival. Music junkie in sync with the Samburu dance, plus why Tuesdays will always be an important day for you, the art lover. Stay tuned to a hot show on a chilly night this week. You're now in sync. Cement, sand and stone, basic ingredients into a great construction, and of course creating employment in a world where possibilities are infinite. Welcome to the show that synchronizes all forms of art from around and within. I'm your very host, Tim Njiru. Now I'll tell you who's behind the mural right below me, and of course the stories that are coming up right after the highlights. This is In Sync. On the show this week, from pots to walls, this week's design is on site with a distinctive form of artistic exploration. Luo Designs, we showcase one of Uganda's finest in t-shirts designs. Stay tuned on your #1 artistic blog spot. This week, we are now in sync. Every portrait that is painted with feelings is a portrait of the artist, or not the sitter. Our artistic journey has come to an end. Don't forget to write to us on our viewer address. Thank you all for those thoughts, suggestions and ideas. Thank you very much, Chomba, for giving me that shot. I'm Tim Njiru. You don't stop until the job is done. Ciao.